Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we have Louis Vuitton's first Pharrell runway unboxing. So this first runway from Pharrell was so exciting. For those of us who have existed in this Louis Vuitton space for, you know, over 20 years like I have, it was just really exciting to see what Pharrell was going to do now that he's taken over from Virgil. Oh, he lost Virgil. It's very sad. Virgil did so much for the brand, especially like obviously the menswear section, because that's head of menswear design. So he did so much for the brand in making it have a much more urban feel to it. He brought in a different clientele to what Louis Vuitton had previously had. It was so new and so fresh and just nothing we had seen from Louis Vuitton before. Virgil did that. When we lost Virgil, it was a huge loss for the company, and they appointed Pharrell head of men's design. So Pharrell has a very good music career. We all know that. He's a celebrity in his own right, but he has done design in the past for other houses. But to now be given this and to have to fill Virgil's boots, it was always going to be a really tall order. The first runway I was really excited for. I watched it. I loved parts of it. I didn't like other parts of it, but I was most certainly here for it to see what he was going to do. The things I loved most about what he did was really pay homage to the brand and the heritage of the brand. He brought back a lot of silhouettes that we had seen many years that had been and they'd disappeared, and he created new silhouettes that were his own, and we can certainly see he's doing more of that now. He's creating these silhouettes that are very him, that we certainly haven't seen from Louis Vuitton before. So it's all very exciting, but that first runway for me was really exciting to see a lot of those pieces I hadn't seen in years and years and years come back and see his take on that, and they're now trickling into stores. His first collection has now launched. Now, under the first collection, I did my pre-orders like I do. And I have a whole video on how that system works for VIPs, and I'll link it down below for you. And so I ordered pieces as soon as that runway walked. I had the lookbook within a couple of days, and then I had a time frame in which I needed to order at that point, and I placed my orders and paid my money. The amount that we paid at that time was a 60% deposit. Previously, it had been a 50% deposit, but with the Australian dollar being as terrible as it currently is, they did a 60% deposit for that collection. And then when the pieces were actually produced and came into store, that's when you owe the last of your money. And you can make a decision once they come into store if you want them or not. So if you see a piece and it's not what you realize, it wasn't what you thought it was going to be, it didn't realize its potential, then you most certainly don't have to take it, and you just don't pay for it at that point. So I did all of that months ago, and then the actual production happened. So I ordered 4 pieces from the runway. And I was so excited, especially about one of them. I was so excited about it. I was just beside myself. I'm going to get this piece that I had been hunting for years, that I desperately wanted. And then production happened, as it often does. And a lot of the pieces from Pharrell's first runway show did not go into production. I was devastated. My sales associate was devastated. So I ordered 4 pieces. I ordered this jacket, and I'll find a picture of it and insert it for you. Yes, it's a men's jacket, but I was fairly certain that I could pull it off, that I could wear it. I love the texture of it. It's probably really hard to see in the photo, but it's got a lot of texture to the material in it. It does have the brooch on it that did not come as part of the jacket, but I could certainly wear it with any number of brooches, including my fabulous Chanel camellia that I have. have that I bought in Paris. So that was my thought process for that jacket, that I could switch out brooches, that it was a classic black blazer. I could have it tailored to me, which Louis Vuitton would do, and it would just be a beautiful, beautiful forever piece. Didn't go into production. No, couldn't get that one. And then, so I paid my 60% deposit on it, and then it doesn't go into production. So that money just stockpiles and sits there and helps pay off the pieces I do take, or it sits as store credit for me. And then the piece that I was so excited about, the piece from this runway that I desperately wanted, it was the piece I had to get. This one. This is a Louis Vuitton Alma in the GM size in a copper color. For those of us who are in their 40s like me, or even probably your late 30s, you probably know this photo of Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton touting their Alma GMs in the silver and the gold. Yeah, it's an iconic photo. I have always wanted these Alma GMs in this mirror finish. I want the silver more than the gold. And I have in the background been hunting for a silver one for a long time now, finding them in good condition where they're not ruined, and that the silver is still actually a mirror finish, is a tall order at the best of times. But when they were going to make the copper, I went, well, there you go. I'm good. I can buy a brand new one in copper. It's not silver, it's not gold, it's copper. I can work with that. It's almost a rose gold, but not quite. It's perfect. I am so excited about this. I love the Almas. I love the GM size. We haven't seen the GM in production in many years. I was excited. I was devastated. They didn't go into production. They didn't make it. My poor sales associate had to ring me, and he's just like, I have no words. I'm really sorry. I just have no words. And he was having a rough day because he was making similar phone calls to lots of clients who had placed pre-orders of things that weren't going into production. So I went, you know what? Not your fault, mate. It's okay. I certainly don't expect you out the back sewing these pieces. This isn't your fault. It is disappointing that Louis Vuitton continue to do this pre-order system where they take my money for things that they don't plan to actually produce. But once again, that's not my sales associate's fault. It is Paris's fault, and head office's fault, and they need to stop doing that. Louis Vuitton, if you're listening to me, please stop taking my money for pieces that you don't plan to produce, or stop taking my money at that point. And once you've decided what you're going to produce, then do the re-see process where we can order then. Just an idea. It's a way to stop annoying your clients. Just putting it out there. So of the entire first Pharrell collection, because I had to have something from this collection, it's now part of the Louis Vuitton heritage of the brand. It gives us timeline. This is Pharrell's very first collection. I had to have something. We did order 2 other pieces. So in these 2 boxes, that is it. That is all I got from the first collection. Devastated. Now, before anybody asks, yes, there was the leather Speedy. Yes, I collect Speedies. Did I get a leather Speedy? No, I did not. I thought the prices on them were crazy. I understand their leather. I most certainly understand that. They are stunning. I have seen them in person. They are so beautiful. I couldn't stomach the prices, and that's probably because I didn't love the colors enough. I love the green. If I was going to choose any of them, I would have chosen the green. But yeah, I don't know. If they had done it in a pink or a purple, I would have slapped my money down faster than you could like blink. I would have been all over that. But they didn't do them in those colors, and the colors that they did do them in, I wasn't fussed enough for the price. So once again, something is only worth as much as you deem it to be worth, and if it doesn't meet all your expectations for that price, then it's not worth it to you, and it wasn't worth it to me. I was surprised when they released those bags. Once again, they went through a pre-order process, and I was offered the opportunity to pre-order at that point, and I was told that they were all going to sell out in pre-order. I really needed to do it if I wanted one, and I sat on the fence for a little bit, and then I went, no, I can't stomach the prices. And those Speedies came out in a 25, a 40, and a 50. And I just went, no, I can't stomach it. If anything, I would have wanted the 40 because once again, we haven't seen the size 40 in a long time. And they were, I think, upwards of around 20,000 Australian dollars, and I couldn't do it. I just could not justify it in my own head, that amount of money for a Speedy, even if it was in leather and even if it was buttery soft and whatever else. I couldn't do it. So I didn't do it. And then they came to store and they hadn't all sold out. And I was like, that's interesting, because we were told that they were all going to sell out and there was no hope of you ever getting one in store. In fact, on this week, which is the 3rd week of January, my sales associate has just told me that the 25s in the Australasia region have only just sold out, and the 40s and 50s are still available. So they did not do what Louis Vuitton thought they were going to do. And I honestly believe that that's a price thing. If they had made them more reasonably priced, they would have absolutely sold out. But people just can't justify that kind of money. It's ridiculous. Now, right color, I would have absolutely justified it, but I just couldn't for those colors. So no, there is no leather Speedy coming on this channel at this point. Let's unbox the 2 pieces that I did get, because you guys are all sick to death of me talking. So the first one comes in this box. And these are very much Mr. Lux's pieces. So you all know what they are. I'm sure you all know what they are. But let's look at them anyway. And in this dust bag. And we have, tight dust bag. So we have this design in the Pocket Organiser. So this is the Minecraft pattern. It's not really called that, but that's what everybody's calling it. It is all green inside, in this army green color. It's this pixelated pattern that they did. That's the product code for anyone that is interested. This pixelated pattern. So these came with the stamp. So you can see the stamp actually tells you which collection it is from and the year. So I really do like it when they do that. So I will have an easier time telling you what these collections came from, these pocket organisers came from, when I've got to record collections, because they put it in there for me. So thank you for that, Louis Vuitton. The LV on the front is in gold and it is raised. So you can see there the raised, I don't know what you would call these. They're not rivets because they don't go all the way through. I don't know how they've attached them or if they're going to come off over time. Guess we'll see. They feel very sturdy. They're definitely solid. But yes, there's the gold LV on the front. So that was the first pocket organizer that we got from this collection for Mr. Lux, and he loves his pocket organizers. If you haven't seen our latest collection, I will link the video down below from Collectionmas. So yes, he got that one, and I do have the receipt. I have prices. Doesn't happen often. So which one are you? Green. So this one is 975 Australian dollars. So, and I think that's an inflated price because of this metal work on the front, because the other one is less than this. All right, so that's the first pocket organizer we got from this collection. And then the other one we got, it comes in this box, and take it out. Dust bag. And we also got the demier color pattern that they did. So they did this pattern in the Speedies also, and this is a canvas, so they weren't anywhere near as expensive. So they did the color blocking in the demier pattern. Blue, yellow, orange. I don't remember. I'm not sure if they did all 5 of the colors. So the colored Speedies in leather that they did were blue, red, green, yellow, orange. And then I feel like they did that, all of them or most of them, in the demier Abine color blocking on the canvas that they did also, which is what this is. So they did mirror those colors through. And if you look at the Color Mania collection, those colors are also mirrored through there, plus in Color Mania they did pink and purple. So I'm wondering if that might be a hint of things to come. Maybe we will see these colors permanently come through Louis Vuitton, that they will mirror in all collections going forward, but time will tell. So yes, so this is the blue demier bean pattern that they did, and then it's all blue on the inside, beautiful cobalt blue. And this is the product code for that if anyone is interested, and this one was $745, so it was certainly cheaper than the other one. So that is the second pocket organizer that we got from this collection, and that is it. There's absolute devastation for me from this collection. I had such high hopes for things that I would get from this collection, and I just didn't. I have not pre-ordered from any further shows. They're about to have a show walk in Paris, and I know that because my sales associate is there at the moment with a client, standing in front of the Eiffel Tower while it's snowing. I'm like, I hate you. So there's going to be another show walk very soon, and we will see what that show yields from there. I don't have any pre-orders with Louis Vuitton outstanding at the moment. There's been nothing else that I have pre-ordered from a runway that has just captured my heart and I have been desperate to get. So we're in a bit of a lull at the moment. I'm about to go to Melbourne for an exotic and trunk event with Louis Vuitton. So there will absolutely be pieces come back from that. So you want to be here for that. In terms of what I've got coming up on this channel, on this weekend coming, there will be my unboxing of my Hermes quota bag that I picked up late 2023. So that's about to be unboxed for you guys. And then next weekend, which in Australia Day is the Australia Day, which is in Australia is the Australia Day long weekend. Gonna get that out. It's also my wedding anniversary if anyone's interested. My first wedding anniversary. It's very exciting. So next Sunday, which is the 28th of January in Australia, I am having a vlog sale. I am selling 22 handbags, luxury handbags. I'm only doing luxury handbags. I am not doing SLGs or shoes. I generally do a mid-year one for that kind of stuff. But I don't know about you, but I'm selling 22. It's also Taylor Swift month coming up for me, so we're about to see Taylor Swift on my birthday and I'm very excited about that. So I'm channeling Taylor Swift and I'm going to sell 22 luxury handbags. So if you're interested in that, make sure you are subscribed to my channel, because that vlog sale will go up on Sunday the 28th of January at 7 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time, well, daylight savings time I should say, because we're on many different time zones here in Australia. It's very confusing. So make sure you're subscribed and you have the bell notification on so you know when I upload videos. So that's today's unboxing. It's a little sad. I'm sorry guys, it's a bit of a sad one for me. I was hoping to have an Alma GM in copper to unbox for you guys, and of course a jacket that I really did love, but yeah, production at Louis Vuitton needs a good kick up the backside if you ask me. But anyway, so yes, that's all the pieces I have for you today. Sorry guys. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week, and sometimes I throw in an extra on a Tuesday. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.